There you go.
Bunker Project is brought to you by Wix.com, the easiest place to create a website online.
And Alka-Seltzer, a great way to get rid of burps. Hey, you know, we should start one of those free Wix websites on burps. It'd be awesome. Oh. Thank you, Andrew.
All right, we just started the hangout a little
six seconds before it gets going. It's usually the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, you're usually pointing up my red light. All right, welcome back to another episode of The Bunker Show.
Yo.
And by red light, I mean the digital recorder. There's been a couple incidents where I forgot to record.
Oh, okay. Hey, Bunker Project 115. I can't believe we made it to 115 and are still alive. That's a lot of goddamn beer. We average, what, 4 pints? 4 pints times 115?
Yeah.
That's really drunk.
Oh, right.
So that's a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just like...
You know, I think...
And we all still have our original livers.
Yeah, we do. No transplant.
Well, speak for yourself. I got one of those new Android livers. It's awesome.
I think without the Bunker Show, I think this bar might have closed down, actually. We saved the bunker.
There's been plenty of weeks where there's been way more people here than there is out in the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Like almost every week.
Big spenders. Yeah. Hey, you want to do a round table, dude?
Yeah,
dude, let's be different.
Do
let's do a round table, man. All right. What's the question we're going to answer in the round table? Because I thought that worked well the other time. We did a social media tip. Let's do something different.
Your favorite app?
Social media.
Yeah. Let's do an app. Right. Android or somebody's rolling their eyes. Oh, God, I should have studied for this. God damn it, I'm going to sound like a total noob.
I got one.
It doesn't have to be a mobile app. Can be any app.
How can I show my muscles online?
If you don't have a smartphone, you just pick any app.
I think there's a burp app, isn't it?
Oh, man, that's a good... Actually, you probably get it now. When somebody calls, it'll be like... and you say, oh, it must be Randall calling. All right. It's enough with the burping.
Okay, so who wants to start with their app?
Hey, I'll start.
I'll go.
Okay, Bob.
No, jeez, everybody jumps in saying.
All right, Ken, go ahead.
Ken, goddamn it.
I talked to a guy at the Samsung store, and he told me about launchers for your phone. So I loaded Nova Launcher, and it completely changes the GUI. The part on the bottom where you have 4 static icons, there's now page after page of icons, and it changes the entire GUI, and it actually makes it quite a bit easier to use. And I was very impressed. I haven't tried. There's another one called Go Launcher. I haven't tried that yet, but Nova Launcher was my introduction to it, and it's really nice, and I'm using it full time now.
Now, when you say GUI, that's not that great Chinese GUI duck thing.
No,
awesome. I love that GUI duck.
No.
Yummy.
No, that's the graphic user interface.
That's what it's called?
That's right. That's called a GUI.
God. Oh, it's kind of like a WYSIWYG. It's like these great sounding words that actually mean something.
Totally different.
Totally, man. Totally. All right, cool. I like that. What? Whose turn is it?
All right, I'll go.
All right, fine.
My newest one is actually this cool new to Canada, and it's been in the States for a while. It's called Square. And
yeah, very cool.
Yeah, you sign up for free, and they send you this little credit card reader, and you just plug it into your smartphone's headphone jack, and then you just launch the app, and you put in the amount that you're going to charge the card, and you swipe the card, and away you go. You charge whatever you want.
And how much
hey, look, we had a special. We got a new guest
there's
here.
no
Let me
monthly
fix that
fee.
mic.
There's no charge for the swiper, and it's 2.75% transaction fee.
Well, that's not bad.
So it's actually really affordable. It's a game changer for like people who are doing small businesses and.
So you go out and talk to customers, and then
Hookers.
you take their credit card.
Yeah.
Hang on one sec.
Well, actually, that's a good thing for people that don't do a lot of Visa and MasterCard, but want that option.
Yeah.
And PayPal is like is higher than that, depending on some people I know are paying like 3.5% on PayPal.
Yeah, but this way you have a swipe. You have a swipe option. You can just take the card, swipe it. It's secure and it's more professional, I think, than saying here log into PayPal. People, you don't need a PayPal account to pay by PayPal, but when you say PayPal and someone doesn't have a PayPal account, it kind of makes them a little nervous. So
that's an extra step, and then they start thinking, well, maybe I don't really need this
yeah,
after all.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So I think for people at trade shows, solopreneurs, and things like that, it's great. You're up, Bob.
Oh man! All right, I was doing some high finance.
And
man.
Starbucks is starting to accept Square now too.
Hey, you know what high finance is? BC Banker. Da-dunch. High finance.
Yeah, we got it.
Guess you'd have to be in Washington where it's legal to get that one. Okay.
Favorite app,
it's,
Bob?
yeah. So I'll do a big shout out to Crazy TV Talk. Awesome show, lots of fun. We have several of the bunker guys go there and we talk.
And girls.
And okay, girls too. And it's quite a verbose show, I would say.
Yeah,
Call
very
it
verbose. Yeah.
All right, cool.
People talk about their favorite TV shows,
And then
past and present.
yeah. Then I got the book podcast. Was it businessbookchat.com?
Hey, wait a minute. We changed the format. We're not doing that. We're doing your favorite app. Who's on the Hangout with the
Not muted?
not muted?
He's not on it.
Yeah, I'm not on it.
Weird, man. Oh, well. It's not weird. I can hear something.
What's one
It's
of
a
those
ghost.
It's probably
It's
Ken.
a ghost.
Ken?
No, it's not me.
No, Ken's a professional.
What? I'm not burping.
All right, we got some weird
he would-
noises coming in.
he
The
would if
ghost
he-
in the machine.
He would if he could.
So yeah, Bob, you're supposed to be saying
Yeah.
your favorite app, not doing your introduction and all that kind of stuff.
Man,
You
I can't plug my
it was
show.
It was your rule, yeah.
Oh, damn it. All right, yeah, I got a really cool app here. See if I can find it. Basically, what it does is when I plug my phone in, I got an Android phone. When I plug my phone into my power supply, usually it's connected through at home, it automatically turns on Wi-Fi, which I thought was really cool. And then when I unplug it turns off my Wi-Fi. So that way, if you've got a data plan, as soon as I plug my phone in, turns on the Wi-Fi, I'm not paying for my bandwidth. My Wi-Fi, which I've already got at home, so it's covered. And I never remembered to do that. So it's for absent-minded people. And it was from an article about automating, and they had a bunch of really cool apps. I'll put it in the show notes. But basically, 3 or 4 apps that help you automate stuff that you always forget to do with your Android phone. And you probably got
If
it
I'm
with
at
the
home,
iPhone.
it's automatically on my Wi-Fi.
No, but like a bunch of other stuff too. It's like, when you go on
but does it
Facebook, it
turn
does
off?
something. It's like an
Does
if
it
then
turn
that
off the
type
data?
of thing.
Yeah, because if I'm on my Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
not
do all
using my
sorts of-
data plan.
It does
No, but
all
I mean-
sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but
like
you're
that.
three-
I mean, if the data's still on, it's still drawing juice from the battery.
Yeah. Still trying to connect to the network.
Right,
It's
but
still trying to connect.
but it doesn't matter because it only happens when you plug in a power cord.
Yeah, but well, in my case, the battery just drains.
Yeah, that's a good point.
In
If
half
it's
an
plugged in,
hour,
it
I don't
doesn't
have a
matter.
battery.
Even if it's plugged into a power source?
Well, if it's plugged into a power source, that's different.
No, but that's what I mean. This is how this app works. When I plug my phone into a power source, it automatically turns on the Wi-Fi. When I
Oh, I
unplug
see
it from the
what you're
power source, it automatically turns off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I see.
Hence, saving my battery.
I
But this
got
is just one thing.
But
There's
what
a
if you
bunch of them
want
out
to
there
be
you can
on
do.
Wi-Fi when you're not? Then you just manually turn it on.
Yeah, you just manually turn it on. Boom. And what I'll do is I'll just manually turn on, and I'm looking for an app that'll do this, my syncing. Because if you have syncing on all the time, then it's constantly looking for stuff. So I want my Wi-Fi to turn on, then my syncing to turn on. So then it'll say, oh, you got 5 new podcasts, and it'll just download them while it's sitting there recharging overnight.
Have a look at power toggles.
Power toggles. Sounds cool, actually. Something you could
Cool.
use in Halloween. But anyways, very cool app. I can't remember the name of it, but that's, oh yeah, I put it in the back end.
We'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
awesome.
so let's move on to the next person who has their favorite app or favorite software if they don't have it.
Dude.
My favorite app or favorite software.
If you don't use a mobile smartphone, then
I don't use one enough. Probably just email or text.
okay.
But do you have a special text thing? I mean, there's a bunch of different texts. There's Texting Pro or whatever. Is whatever was standard with the phone?
Go.
No, I just use the regular texting. I mean, I'm a bit of a Luddite. That's why I come here to find out what I'm missing that I should be getting. And
So your favorite app is the Bunker app.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. And your name?
Your favorite
Paul.
app is sitting
Paul,
here
yeah.
listening to us.
Paul's been here before.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, a few
He's
times.
he's been here,
famous.
he was here at our 100th show.
He's from New Zealand. You can tell by that accent.
No, England.
Pressing those buttons.
Bob's good at pressing the buttons.
Oh, I know. I could have said Tasmania.
That's,
That's a pretty cool
No,
place,
that's
man.
just about as far away as I guess.
If he had said Europe, he would have been right this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that never happens.
Yeah, I try very hard not to be right. It takes a lot of effort.
And we got the number cruncher.
Oh, yeah. Hey, dude.
What's an app? No.
Yeah, troublemaker, I can tell.
You know what? It's a game. It's called Vegas Pool. And I can waste 2 hours easily playing that.
Why is it addictive?
I don't know. It's just fun to play. Can you hear me? Quit playing with my mic.
Yeah, so Vegas Pool. So it's a poker game?
No, pool.
Oh, pool.
Oh, the big
you know.
swimming pool and really sexy girls going by.
Well, there's a sexy
I could
girl
do
on
that.
it, but yeah, she's just standing there looking pretty.
So it's billiards.
Billiards, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Can you swap it out and have a handsome man?
I don't think so.
Such a biased thing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, it would be easy thing to program in, right? You just have like a ditzy, sexy-looking blonde dude that's all beefed up for girls or the gay community. Jeez, that'd be awesome. No? No, okay. Cricket.
Yeah.
That's our expensive. All right, never mind. So
Well,
yeah, I'm just getting daggers here.
We've
What
got
is it?
the
I'm not drunk
insurance
enough.
maven here, and she's just got a brand new phone, so I'm sure
My
she's
new
got some
Samsung Galaxy S3.
awesome phone. So I'm sure she's got some shiny new apps.
I
in there
do.
too.
I've got one cool app because my first night sleeping with my phone because it sleeps beside my bed. It was beeping and making noises all night. So I'm like,
probably lonely.
I need an app for that. So I discovered a really cool app called Llama, like the animal llama, and you can set different profiles. So I have it set so between midnight and 6 a.m. it goes silent.
Nice.
And you can have it set also geographically. So when you get to work, you can have it set in quiet or normal or silent, depending on what your kind of work.
So you can geofence the.
Exactly. And you can
Nice.
really
Very cool.
customize it. So that is very cool. And that is Llama. And one other cool one that I just downloaded and just tried out today is Cam Scanner. And it is a great, cool little scanner app, which is awesome for scanning receipts.
Nice.
What was that one again?
Cam Scanner.
So like the cam scanner, it scans it, and then you can grab the numbers from it and import it into some software, or is it just a scan?
I think it's just a scanner.
What's that called when it reads the numbers?
OCR.
Yeah, OCR. That would be nice, huh?
Yeah, there are some about that, but also this
Neat
Cam Scanner was
receipts.
free. This
well,
app is free,
it's
so
free.
it's like, come on.
Nice.
So is it easier to use that than just to put all your receipts in a box and keep
Well,
them
the
that
problem
way?
with putting your receipts in a box and keeping them that way is a lot of the new printers and the new registers. You go look at them 6 months later, you can't read what's on
Yeah,
them.
they're faded.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you have a
Good
scan
point.
of them when the ink's still fresh, you've got that.
And do you describe what it is? Can you?
Well, when you save it, you could.
you can.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you could call it.
Yeah, because it just turns it into a JPEG.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
you just take a photo of it. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, you can scan bigger pieces of paper, but, like they said, come on, it's a small screen. How big a piece of paper do you really want to scan?
yeah. Well, it'd be interesting. I mean, I'd love that you could grab the information not by taking a picture, but just going to the register and for near field communication and say, just beam it to my phone instead of printing one out. It saves you guys money, and it's much more convenient because then
And
it's
it is
live-
available
it's a
for
live
iPhone as
document.
well.
Oh, well, must be.
Yeah, well, when you have Google Glasses, you'll just be able to blink.
Oh,
just be able to blink, and it'll take the picture.
want some so bad.
But what if somebody like blinks a lot? Then it's like they're constantly taking pictures.
Well, there's an app for that.
Well, you turn it off.
They have to have
Stutter shot, it's called.
they have to have a really big data plan.
Yeah. Click, 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 click.
Okay, so and the German Maven.
Aye, she's back.
Hi.
That redhead beauty. Man, did you
Thanks.
see that face she put up on Facebook this
Very
week?
That's so cute.
Oh, she looked like a little imp. Very, very dangerous.
Thank you. So my
Wow,
favorite
nice.
What is that?
Somebody doing special effects there. It's Ken
Okay.
doing special effects.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just having a quick look at Vegas Pool.
You heard there was a hot chick on it, and you just couldn't help yourself.
So
Astrid, so
Astrid.
what's up? Astrid, what's up?
Very
What
nice.
did you?
Thank
Very
Madam.
good one. Very good.
What is that? Is that the pool game?
with
She said she
with
wanted to be.
I wanted to
zombie.
have one with a Halloween. It's
Yeah.
great.
Hey, it's that crazy Australian.
How is everyone?
Not bad, man. Hey, we've got a guy from New Zealand here, so you guys can duke it out later. Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
from
New Zealand. He's going to take me out, man. It's going to be full contact goddamn podcast. Now, he's another Australian. Hey, what part of Australia from, dude?
England.
Leeds, England.
England.
Oh, that one.
What part of England is he from?
Yeah, the other
Yeah,
Australia.
Sydney, England.
Place with decent warm beer.
That's way north.
Yeah, exactly. This beer's pretty cold, isn't it, for warm beer?
Yeah, it is. It's not bad though. Tasty. The brown stuff. I don't know what it is. The darkest.
The black,
It's
black beer.
Okanagan Black, Brewmeister Black. Very, very nice. It's like a lager, but black.
Impressed.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
It is hot. Hey,
Let's move
Okay.
around
back to
the table.
Astrid. So,
Astrid didn't-
So
Yeah.
actually, my favorite one at the moment is one about education because I started learning Chinese 2 years ago.
Nehoma.
And what?
Mehaba.
Mehaba? What? No.
Nehoma.
Oh, yeah.
Ni hao.
Meow. Oh.
And there's
2 years,
this
2
cool,
words.
like really cool app. It's called Chinese Writer, where it's like a
Oh.
game. I learned from Margaret that it's like gamification, learning gamification, right? I
not
didn't know
James, of
that.
course. Yeah.
James wasn't there.
And so how it works is like you have to write it correctly, and then you get points, and you can collect points, and it's just getting faster and faster. And
Cool. What's your score? What's your
I
high
think
score?
I think 1,500 or something.
Wow. Nice.
So I really use it very often, and it really helps also to get used to all the symbols and
wonder if there's a
can read
Japanese
it.
version of that.
There
maybe
is.
I don't know.
use it.
Yeah, it'd be awesome for my kids.
It's called
There's a whole bunch
Chinese-
of them. Yeah.
Really? All right.
called-
Cool.
And I really love it
Kanji
because
counter
when
or
I
something?
remember going to school and learning all this boring stuff from about languages in only in books, and now you can just grab an app and so much difference. You know, it's just
Yeah.
so much more fun learning a new language.
Yeah, I like Michelle Thomas language DVD or CDs. Those are awesome
Yeah,
because they don't do it the way they do in school, where they get you to memorize verbs and all this kind of stuff.
yeah,
He
and it's
teaches
more by
you-
playing.
Yeah, by playing and also
Or listening, or just not only the reading on the book. So it's just exciting. It's something different.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this guy, Michelle Thomas, he teaches you how to, he teaches you that you already know words. He shows you what's common with the language you're learning and the language that you are trying to learn. So it's kind of cool.
That's pretty much how.
Do you know
how,
what,
how I
what the
speak
name of the
every
company
language.
is that makes it?
I only knew the URL. It's trainchinese.com.
Cool.
I'm looking to see if they have a Spanish writer.
Well, I'm curious. It must be an app, right? I mean, but
It's
is that? Do you use iPhone or?
On your iPod, yeah.
See,
Okay,
here's
so
iPhone,
I wonder if
iPod,
there-
and
yeah, or
doesn't
I
matter.
wonder if there's an Android.
Here's
version.
one I could probably use
also
toddler
an iPod.
Spanish.
It's also available for iPad as well.
Google
So
that,
there's a free version, and the other one, it costs like €8. That's $11.
Yeah, something like that.
Huh, very cool.
Cool.
All
Very
right,
cool.
so we've got, I bet the next one is going to be a kanji app.
I do use a kanji app, but I'm not going to talk about that one.
All right.
I'm actually going to talk about two that I've been. Neither are new. I've been using them for a year, but they're the ones that I still use. So they've how do you say they've passed the test of time. One is actually something that you guys were talking about. It's called Data Enabler. So I have my data off, and then when I want to check email or do anything that needs the data plan, it's just a one button thing that I touch and data comes on. That pretty much doubles my battery life.
Nice.
So yeah, and then the other one that I really like is Swipe for typing in text. Instead of
that's awesome,
typing
yeah.
one by one, you slide your finger over.
So
the
do you have
key.
a Samsung phone?
I do.
So that's a native app in the
The new ones, but in the old phones, you had to download.
I downloaded
Yeah.
mine.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I'm really curious.
Yeah, because I could set up Swipe on this one.
Yeah.
I am really slow, like punch, and maybe Swipe is the way to go. I mean, is it
Oh,
much
definitely.
faster?
It's way better.
Yeah.
Actually, the Guinness Book of World Records was broken. The texting speed was broken using Swipe.
Really?
Yep.
What? How many words
Current-
in a minute?
I don't remember, but the current
Well,
record holder did it using
lot.
Swipe.
God,
Yeah.
you'd hate to be
You just run
friends
your
like
finger
that
over
because
it.
you
You
get these
just-
huge goddamn texts with them all the time. Hey, Bob, how you doing? I'm just walking down the street. It's a blue sky. Oh my God, this guy, he types way too fast.
Yeah, Swipe is awesome.
that.
Yeah,
Swipe
love
is actually bringing a lot of people that are like very what do you call it? They're used
Dyslexic?
to no, they just don't want to give up their BlackBerry physical keypad. They don't want to give up the physical keypad. So once they get used to Swipe, then they're comfortable with the virtual keypad.
You know, my wife has a big problem. She cannot stand, because she's a bit of a neat freak, she cannot stand smudge screens.
Oh God!
So she will never be able to. Like, I got her
smartphone?
I got her Nexus 7, and she said like half the time she's cleaning it, she'll like do clean.
Get a microfiber cloth, cleans it immediately.
Yeah, but still, every time you touch the thing, I said, well, I could get you those gloves that the screen can sense, and she's now that's weird.
She's
So-
like
so
the
you know.
Karate Kid.
Yeah, I just
wax
saw
on,
those
wax off.
CTV.
Yeah. Text in, wax off. All right,
All right,
who's
the Rock God's here.
dude?
Paul
so
the Rock
he got
God.
the beard. He's got the beer app.
No, I'm new to all this smartphone stuff, so I got this app. I don't think anyone else is using it. It's called Twitter.
Oh my God! Is that
and
the
I'm
one about
at-
bird watchers?
And
use?
I'm at Paul the Rock God at Twitter.
Wow, we worked it in.
And I
He's a genius.
and I sent my first photo from the Western Final game, BC Lions versus Calgary, last Sunday. I took a photo of the TSN guys, Matt Dunnigan and the guys were in my section. Took a photo and I tweeted it, so I'm proud of
Nice.
myself.
Excellent. What was there?
Awesome.
What text did you put with that?
I said, "Hey, the TSN guys are in my section 210," and I attached the photo.
And boy, are they drunk.
And I tweeted, they were working. I was drunk. They were.
I thought you were going to say a karaoke app.
No, I don't know yet. I'm new to this. I'm going to have to look for
What
that.
what phone are you using
He's
right
the
now?
karaoke
I am
rock guy.
HTC Android.
All right, so it should use. What do you think?
Yeah, it takes everything.
Yeah, it should have
Yeah,
everything.
there
but
you go.
I'm just new to this, so I just got on Twitter. So
Excellent.
and I just figured out what a hashtag was, also. So
Excellent. Yeah,
I'm proud of myself.
Actually, if you're going to start playing with the Google Store, plug it in when you do it, because it'll just drain your battery.
Oh, thanks. Okay. That's
yeah,
good
for
advice.
downloading. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if I'm
Just
going to do
sit
that.
at home while you're watching
Yeah.
TV and just load stuff. And
And I
play
do
with
that
it.
when I'm on my Wi-Fi, so it doesn't suck any bandwidth.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I meant. You plug in the power when you get home. Suddenly, the Wi-Fi turns on, and you can download all these things. That's all. You can actually set your phone up that it'll only download stuff from the store when you're plugged into a power source too, or only if when you're on Wi-Fi.
Is that an app?
I think it's a setting in the phone. It'll only download.
Yeah, I think it is.
it'll download
Yeah.
data only when you're have Wi-Fi turned on, right? So
Yeah,
if
you
I have
just-
my Wi-Fi turned off all the time, and then when I plug it in, it turns on the Wi-Fi. Suddenly, all this. Oh, hang on, Wi-Fi. Let's download all this crap.
Well, you can, if you want to do that, you just turn off your 3G. Just
Yeah.
turn off your data, and then it'll always be
Yeah.
on Wi-Fi. Whenever
Yeah, and
it's
you've got that
available.
swipe down thing. You know, the easy functionality
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
4.2.
Oh, it's
so
awesome.
swipe down, boom, boom, boom.
Well, I'm getting all these
Oh,
notifications.
hang on.
Like
Oh, Craig, is that the lady that got you started?
This is Legendary Daughter.
Oh, look at that! I like the way her head's cropped off at the top. That's so cool, just like on TV.
You'll say
Do
something.
they always,
like
does trains
underage.
come with no head?
Oh,
Hello,
Oh,
legendary
that's
daughter.
Hey.
Hey, do you got a
Just
weird
call
dad
me
or
Blood
what?
and Blood Orange. I love
I
her.
know, he's so weird, right?
Yeah. Is that what you're? Are you mailing that to us? Is that what you?
No, that's just for him.
Oh, okay. Hey, so have you got your own podcast yet?
No, I don't.
Why not?
She makes film instead.
I make movies.
Oh, cool. Well, you know,
yeah, well, that'll sort of do.
what you can do is you can do interviews with people and then just do movies in the background.
I could.
Yeah, there's an artist I've interviewed, and
make
he's done some
movies
cool
too.
stuff. Yeah.
Do
the-
you?
Yeah, only I'm a technical person. I'm a sound guy.
Well, sound is good. You know, it's kind of necessary.
Kinda.
Yeah, unless you're
Well,
doing Charlie
unless you're-
Chaplin.
Yeah, if you're doing silent films,
Yeah, silent films.
or if you're doing films specifically for the the hearing impaired.
True.
Yeah.
true.
A lot
Like
of hand
any
movements.
sound guy.
Only visuals.
Hey, so tell us a little bit about what you're shooting right now. What movie you're working on?
I'm actually working on my HSC major work, but I'm only in like sort of storyboarding sort of area right now.
So what is it, like The
What's it
Hobbit
about?
2 or something like that? I hear you guys are really big into those type of shows.
It's focused on social disorders, how people remove themselves from society in fear of being rejected, that sort of thing.
Oh my God, that's so depressing.
So no
I
car
know.
chases? No car chases?
No car chases.
You could do car chases. You could have a really depressed guy driving a car really fast.
No explosion.
Any back
And you
rooms
wonder
in the
why
back
I'm
of a
drinking
bar?
Vodka and Blood Orange.
Ah. I think you should mix it up. We should, yeah, definitely. Well, why don't you do, we can do a Canadian version about how we're really depressed all the time because of lack of vitamin D. That's why we drive around in cars really fast to make it exciting. Of course, there'll be an expensive stunt fee and then a wreckage fee, but it'll be worth it. It'll be awesome.
And in Australia, it's always upside down. So.
Oh yeah, well we'll just flip we'll do the cameras upside down, so when the film gets sent there, it looks right way up.
Cool. Yeah, we'll give that a shot.
That would work.
Australian people into crazy stuff.
Yeah, when we go around the corners, we'll go around the other way because I know when you flush stuff, it goes a different direction. So, do you have trouble with left and right down there? I guess not, because you're born with the left being the opposite.
No.
Then, yeah.
The water goes the other way down the train.
I know, but doesn't it affect going left and right as well?
Everyone's left-handed.
Only for you, Bob.
That's true. That's true. Weird. All right. So, what's your favorite app? Since we're doing a roundtable with favorite apps.
Yeah, what's your favorite app?
Yeah, I dare you.
Oh,
I gotta read. Those guys are just too weird.
Already.
Man, they're so weird. Hey, dude, what's your app?
I was flicking through my phone when I was hearing everyone talk, and I'm really boring. I sort of the three I use all the time is the app for LinkedIn.
Yep.
The Gmail app and Evernote.
Oh, Evernote's a good one.
Yeah, Evernote's a great one. I use
Go
that
exploring, Craig.
Nice.
I know.
Nice. Hey, what about you use Pocket Cast?
You've
too,
been
don't you?
hanging out with us for how long, and you're still not thinking outside the box?
Really?
I still use Pocket Cast. Yeah, I use Pocket Cast.
That's an Australian company too.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, Jelly Bean or something like that.
Oh no, it's
Shifty
it's
Jelly.
Shifty Jelly. Yeah,
Shifty Jelly. Very cool.
Shifty Jelly.
I know.
it's an Australian company. They make the best podcasting app.
Yeah, and they got a very cool looking icon. Actually, the Zeit is another one. You turned me onto that one, Andrew.
Oh, Zeit, that is a great app. And actually,
If
that's
you're on
what
your phone all the time.
Yeah, Zeit is like your personal magazine. It's not a published one like Paperly or anything like that, but you just you feed in your Twitter account and your RSS reader, and then it pulls all the content from there, and then as you like it, it's kind of like, or as you read it, it's kind of like Stumble Upon. You can give it a thumb up or a thumb down, and then it keeps feeding you more similar stuff. So you get content that is tailored exactly to what you're looking for, and then you can just go read it as you go through the app, and then you can just hit one button and send it to Buffer, or actually it's a 2-button process for Buffer, but you just open it in the browser and then hit the bookmark button and press. So three buttons.
Buffer rocks, though.
Open in browser, bookmark, and then Buffer.
It's really 6 buttons.
So it's 3 buttons and it's on your Buffer.
Okay, so the problem I have.
Okay, which app?
Zeit.
Zeit. Yeah, so the problem I've got with Zeit is I'll go to it'll have all these totally cool stories. Oh, that's cool. I'll click on it, and then, okay, great. I want to put that on Buffer, and I hit Buffer, and it just shows the link. There's it doesn't grab any text, so you have to physically grab text.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt.
No kidding.
That's not Zeit. That's the source page that's not releasing that information.
Yeah, but I mean on Buffer, if I do
Business
it
Week
using,
will do it. The Business
if I
Week,
use it
all
on
they show
Chrome,
is the link.
ZITE?
Yeah,
yeah,
ZITE.
Yeah, but if I'm doing it on Chrome, it works on all sites. So it's something to do with it being mobile that they screwed up.
Yeah. Most of them do, but Business Week is one, and there's Business Insider, and then another one that's always it never puts the title of the post into the tweet. You have to manually type in whatever.
No, here's the workaround. What you do is you grab any piece of text and then hit Buffer, and Buffer will take that piece of text as the lead-in. That's a great way to do it.
It does it on Chrome too.
Then, So that's a really good tip, because you don't have to use the title. You can use something inflammatory like 15,000 iBook users die, and
that's
then
a good.
You
that's
copy
a good,
that, and that becomes a link with 15,000 iTunes, and then you go there, and it's like, what? Oh, this has nothing to do with that. It's out of context, but I mean, it's link bait. Great link bait.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that. Okay. I just use Zeit to kind of aggregate the content.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Apple one? My son has one that turns all his RSS into a magazine on his iPad.
Oh, that's Flipboard.
Yeah, that's nice.
Flipboard.
It's also available on Android now too.
Yeah,
and
it's awesome
really
on an
it's
iPad.
Like a really visual.
Yeah, on his iPad, it looks great.
Yeah, I would love to have that on a computer. I mean, that would be an awesome way to see, because basically what it takes, it aggregates all the data from a website and then just makes it into a magazine format, which is basically a big picture and some text, and you just
put in whatever you want.
Yeah,
put in the
just
Bunker Show, and you get all our pictures.
Very, very, very cool. So it's a visual representation of a blog.
Actually, or
a website.
They may have a Chrome app too. I'm not sure, but it's definitely on iOS and Android. And I believe on Windows Phone. But I'm not 100% on that. All right. So
Neither are they.
Bob's kind of ticked off, actually,
Why?
because he went to order the Nexus 4.
Not available in
Don't get
Canada.
me freaking started. Okay.
That's not available.
This
yeah.
is,
Sold
I
out.
mean, Google, get your stuff together. I mean, God damn it. Here we are, Australia, because Australia is like way over there. You know about that stuff, dude. And it's
all the
so that's where the midnight happens there a lot earlier than it does in North America. I don't know why, something to do with the water. Anyways, so they launched
Might be
there
that
at midnight.
moon thing,
It's all the
yeah.
beer.
Or where they
And
are.
the
Yeah,
sun.
yeah. 45 minutes into them launching the phone, the Nexus 4, it sells out in Australia. 45 minutes. And as it marches across the globe, it gets shorter and shorter. No, sorry, 2 hours in Australia. It gets shorter and shorter. In Germany, it sold out in, I think it was like 10 minutes, 45 minutes. It was ridiculous. It was like
Yes.
unbelievable how
Sounds
fast
like
it sold
some
out.
kind of
And it has not been available. It's been sold out. Since then, it's like, give us like, I don't know,
Back
10
order.
million. I don't know to cover us. Boom, sold out. And as, okay, how we need 50 million more.
I know what they need.
How long is it going to take?
They need to recruit Tim Cook.
Exactly.
Probably.
Supply chain was-
Yeah,
Exactly.
because it's
Apple
not like
would do a lot
Apple
better
ever
with-
created a false, lack of inventory.
Oh God! But I mean,
yeah,
the
yeah.
It's
thing-
all those political children in
No,
chat.
but
I
they,
would I would forgive him for that, but no.
Scarcity is marketing.
Oh, I know. But the thing is, Google spent a ton of money.
It's those
like a
goddamn Cabbage
ton-
Patch Kids all over again.
I know. It's right, except
Yeah, I know
it's
it
like
is.
every goddamn generation we get nailed. At first it was me and my packet. Never mind.
They're not making money on the handset, so they're
Your
not
Cabbage
really
Patch
that
Kid, Bob?
motivated to
Yeah,
sell
well,
them, I don't think.
the thing is, though, but the Nexus 10 sold out, not available. The Chromebooks sold out, not available. They've got all these products on the market. The only thing that's available is their 7-inch tablet because they've ramped up production and people are still buying lots and lots of those units. So finally today, I get an email from Amazon in the States saying, oh, we got your two, Chromebooks, and we're shipping. So it's like fantastic. So I ended up buying my products outside of the Google platform because Google couldn't provide their own products.
Hey, your daughters
Is that
don't-
insane or what?
Your daughters don't listen to the show, do they?
I asked them what they wanted for Christmas.
Ah, okay.
So,
All right.
do you want a laptop or you want a, what do you want for Christmas? I was freaking out. I mean, I actually phoned up Amazon and I said, look, what's with this? I ordered these 3 weeks ago. They're still out of stock. And say, yeah, we're waiting for Black Friday to finish. That's what they're doing. Everything's on hold until Black Friday finishes because that's $1 billion sale in the States. Yeah. Once that's over, then everything will be back to normal. Personally, I don't think the Nexus 4 is going to be available. I mean, you can't even search for it and find it on the internet. That's how unavailable it is. It's an awesome phone, like $350 for a kick-ass device.
It's not on eBay yet. Somebody's
Oh,
selling
I'm
it for
sure.
like 800 or 500.
I'm sure it's
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy like a overinflated one. I'm going to wait
the
for
whole
the next
reason he's
round to come
interested in it because it's like half the price of
It's like
of another phone.
$350, and it's twice as good as a $600 phone that I have right now. So, yeah, damn right I'm going to get it. I mean, it's got 4.2, it's got a better camera, yada, yada, yada. I mean, it basically walks all over the iPhone 5. The only thing that the iPhone 5's got is, does the iPhone 5 have Retina display now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
The
the only
4S did too.
Yeah, so that's the only thing it doesn't have. It doesn't have a Retina display. Well, I don't care.
Yeah, but I'm 47 years old and wear glasses. What good's a retina display?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's all blurry
You
still.
won't need the glasses then.
He
It's
wants
it's a
the,
crisper type of blur.
The pupil display.
That's right.
Yeah.
I want to plug it into my retina.
Ow, that hurts. Thank God I got two eyes.
I thought, isn't that the Google glasses?
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Can I order my own prescription?
You probably will be.
No, you got to get contacts.
Oh, really?
I don't wear glasses, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to get contacts
Yeah, me
then.
neither.
Cool. Oh, I don't need them. Damn. Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
Was that our... Oh, no.
So that just took just as much as... Yeah, never mind.
I thought it was the round table still. That's how confused I am. Yeah. All right. How many minutes into the show? How many?
we're like halfway through the show.
Oh, well, let's make it a short show.
All right. Thanks
Yeah,
for
Well,
joining
thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
for coming.
See ya. Okay.
Oh, keep talking, Bob.
All right. So, thank you, dude.
Hey, we were talking about 3D printers.
Have you ever seen one of those suckers?
Yeah,
Can
I
you,
saw a couple
can
of
you
videos.
get them? Are they commercially available? I
Well,
mean,
there's,
Oh, yeah.
There's
Reasonably-
a 3D
reasonably
printer
inexpensive.
vending machine now that turns students' ideas into reality.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty cool.
So
It's
as long as you can do AutoCAD, you're in.
No, exactly, exactly. There's an app for that.
And of course, they're all full of sex dolls, right?
Yeah, the only thing it won't do is a 3D printing machine.
so it's
Doodling
called
college students around it.
Dream Vendor 3D.
Oh, so sexy.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
you can
definitely
just
an
So put your
enter
dreams
in
in
what you
3D,
want, and
eh?
it'll print it up for you.
The co-ed, and printer out.
No, they got to go a little bigger.
I want a big one. Well, they did a 3D printed bike, assembled it, and it worked. I mean, it looked pretty clunky, but it doesn't matter. I
the
mean,
guy
you
was
prototyping
riding
stuff.
around on it. It looked pretty funny.
Yeah, but still, they did a bike
Yeah, they
with
did.
a
He's
3D
like, yeah,
printer.
well, I made it myself.
And it worked.
That's for $10,000.
Yeah, I just printed this bike up.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, honey, print a bike and go to the store.
well, aren't a lot of the bikes now made with carbon fiber anyway? So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it use carbon fiber when it's printed? I thought it was just some
I
sort
think
of
some
plastic.
of them, I think they can.
Yeah,
The
well,
more expensive ones, probably.
well, there's
I
two
thought
ways
you
of
had to
doing
do
it.
that, and then you cast whatever it is.
No, it's two things. Yeah, you could do it that way too. If it's for production, it's more for prototyping, really. So it's it's the Polaroid
Yeah.
of the future.
Yeah, just
You
a
know,
slight
that's a
step up from a
So, yeah,
Polaroid.
Yeah.
3D Polaroid.
Yeah, well, as a photographer, Polaroid was you test your lighting and see if everything's cool, and then it would say, okay, now let's put
Test
real
your
film in.
lighting. Yeah.
So the same thing. It's like this prototype, the sucker. Yeah, it fits the hand nicely. Boom.
Hey, what do you think of this? We want to talk
sorry, I
about
just
weird
remembered
stuff,
something.
right?
No, this is totally cool stuff. We'll have to put a link on the show notes. There's this guy, and you buy this product, and it looks like plasticine, and then overnight it turns into a silicone, not hardened, but basically a silicone at room temperature. It cures into silicone. So you can take this stuff and put some of it on it's like Play-Doh and make a shape or put another grip on anything on yeah. Come on, guys, you are so bad. You could sculpt it into a phallic symbol if you wanted to, and overnight, voila. Yeah, if you snap your dildo in half, you can fix it. Jeez. You want to go that way, we can go that way.
Get the crazy.
No, I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's what
he
she said.
actually attached it to he attached it to his phone, and it made little bumpers, so you could drop it and it wouldn't hurt the phone. So I thought it was a very, very cool product. Because really, you get it, you unwrap it, and overnight it becomes this silicone substance. Very, very cool. So we'll put a show notes on that.
Is that available somewhere?
Yeah. It just came out in the
Where?
market. I'll put it on the show notes, dude.
What did you say it was called?
Can't remember, dude. That's over 3 or 4 days ago.
That's why it's gonna go in the show
5 or
notes.
7,000 websites later. It's like
I
scanning
can
all day
imagine
long.
the postal service going, there's all these secret women really into craft and art. They keep ordering all this stuff. We don't know what they're doing with it.
Yeah, so there's these new mannequins. I don't know if you heard about
Oh, the spy mannequins, spinekins.
Yeah, like so, the airport started using them to identify criminals as they walk into the airport. So it's just this mannequin, and the eyes are cameras, and it's got facial recognition software in there, and so they've been doing that. But now retailers are introducing it. It's called the IC, and it's sold by Italian mannequin maker Almex Spa. And they're doing it to get as much customer data as possible as people walk into their stores. So facial
How
recognition.
can I get data?
Well, facial recognition and tied to social networks. It's the person of interest.
It's going there. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of what was that show?
So
that,
once they recognize
Oh,
you,
with
then
Tom
they
Cruise?
go online and get you.
Minority
Well, then they
Report?
just they just
Minority
know
Report,
who's
yeah.
coming into the store,
Yeah.
and they can see if you're coming in
Oh,
again.
it turns
and
into
again.
Minority Report.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of. Well, right now what they're using is they're analyzing how people work in a store, and they're actually reconfiguring their store layouts based on the data that they're getting from people coming in and out of the store. So they notice look, at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays, we got 60% of our people come through this door. So we should totally rearrange it because that used to be we thought
Yeah,
that
but
was
it's
the
not
broom
even
closet entrance.
aggregate data like that. It's not saying, okay, well, because you wouldn't need this technology just to know how many people are coming in. You can
Yeah,
record it
functionally,
with a
we've been doing
little
it for
with a little
2,000
motion
years.
sensor. Whatever.
Yeah, but you can't tell how old they are.
No, exactly.
What they're wearing, where they're going once they come
What
in.
they
are
might be
turning
picking
left
up
or
and
right?
putting in their pocket.
Exactly.
So the person writing this says it's spooky.
Oh crap!
Yeah, well,
because
that's a
you
polite
wouldn't
way of putting it.
expect a mannequin to be observing you.
Well,
Yeah.
if their eyes are moving, you better.
Reminds me of all those old
Unless
movies
you're-
where the picture and all of a sudden the eyes start moving in the picture.
Unless you're really paranoid.
Yeah, so the camera actually feeds data
That's
into
not good for
facial
BC with all the dope
recognition
smokers.
software.
Yeah, it sounds like an absolute boon for the psychotherapist and paranoid.
I feel like somebody's watching me.
It logs the age, the gender,
Just
and
sit
the
at the door and
race
laugh.
Exactly.
of visitors.
It does. And what they're going to do now is they're going to have a TV beside them flashing products that they think meet that demographic. So you go up there, you walk in the store and say, "Hey, Bob, we got a special on microphones." Because they looked at this guy's
well,
into...
What if
This
it
is-
screws up though? And all of a sudden it starts showing you dildos.
Yeah, dildos and mics, very similar shape.
It's
It's going to
expensive.
be one of those shows.
It's
I can
expensive technology.
Contacts
so it's really,
for nasal surgery.
for the time being, it's only being deployed in
Hey,
like
you need a nose
luxury,
job. Here's
very
a-
high-end luxury retailers.
Well, that would work with luxury. Oh, man, you look awful. You need a nose job.
Contacts for a personal shopper. Like, seriously, you wore that?
Could you imagine the mannequin starts talking? It's like, what the hell are you wearing?
Yeah.
So the executive director
Get out
of
of the
LuxCorp
Oh,
says,
I think it should have one that said, "Say, pull up your goddamn pants."
Exactly. Yeah.
no plumbers allowed.
Showing us your
No
underwear.
plumber's crack.
Yeah. So the executive director of LuxCorp says that any software that can help profile people while keeping their identities anonymous is fantastic.
Yeah, for him.
That sounds
It
like
could
fun.
really enhance the shopping experience, the product assortment, and help brands better understand their customers.
What does enhance the shopping experience?
They
want you
make
to
more
buy
money.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
that's
Well,
enhanced.
that's enhanced because if you're a consumer and you go in and you get what you want, then you're happy, right?
And you get out faster so they can put more consumers in. I mean, it's like a restaurant. The more people you can get going through your store buying stuff or going through your restaurant buying products, boom, there you go.
They should do a mirror, like mirror on the wall.
I know.
It's like, oh, honey, you should be wearing that. That looks awful.
Yeah.
If they
Well, that's
put
what
it in
sales staff are
restaurants-
supposed to do now.
So,
If they put it in restaurants, do they know what you want to eat as soon as you
No,
walk
you just
through
said
the
that was
door?
an unfortunate choice you made when you left the house today.
Yeah. Too bad about that shirt. Well, actually,
my
if you
dog
go
lays on that.
if you go to your regular restaurant, it would recognize you and say, "Hey, Bob, you want to have what you had last Wednesday, or you want to have try something new?" And say, "I'd like to try something new. Here's the 3 things you probably like on the menu.
That'd be
You like
cool.
this and this based on your eating habits from this restaurant and the other restaurants that we've polled. We see like spicy stuff. You're trying to cut down on your carbs, blah blah blah. Here's 3 choices, or here's the one choice that fits. Do you want it
Yeah,
or
if they,
not?
all if they tie it all together, all the restaurants you've been at,
It'd be awesome.
then yeah.
Well,
no,
it's kind of
Bob, you can't have that. You're on a diet.
yeah, or we just
Bob,
contact
there's
your
way too much sodium in that.
Exactly.
Your wife
Exactly.
your
called.
doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You don't tip enough. You can't come in here.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
exactly.
Would you like an angioplasty with that state?
I'd never end up
I
eating
can see
anything.
your arteries hardening from here.
I'd never eat anything other than chicken and noodles, fried rice. That'd be it. My entire.
Oh, I know. It'd be awful. But the scary thing is, though, once that data's out there, and once it's out there, and anybody can grab it, you can get stuff like happening. Like your insurance company says, "Oh, look, we analyzed it. You're doing all these foods. Guess what? Your rate's going up next year because you're killing yourself." So, boom. Then, sorry.
Depends what rates, because contracts are tied in and they can't do that.
Really?
If you have life insurance for a period of for a term or permanent,
you're covered?
They can't increase your premiums.
So quickly, everybody run out, get life insurance, and then get into
Talk
that.
to me.
Then kill yourself.
Then do whatever you want.
Are you covered for suicide?
On only after the first 2 years.
Wait a minute.
Really? You're
wouldn't
covered
that
for
mean-
suicide? That's awesome.
You
news.
can't kill yourself in the first 2 years. After that, yeah, go for it.
Hey, don't
Please.
you get
listen
double
to-
indemnity?
don't listen
And
to
if
her.
it's an accident, you get twice as much.
No, that's only if you have accidental death and dismemberment on top of it. But it's a cheap rider. But generally, it's a waste of money. I'd say don't do it.
Well, unless you're planning to.
Well,
Oh, that's suicide,
if you're
isn't
planning
it?
to, it's not
Well,
an
no,
accident.
you could be planning. You get it. The wife gets it on the husband and then plans to kill him, but you'll wait.
That was double indemnity. That was a great movie.
Okay, if you're convicted of murder, you do not
Double
get
jeopardy.
to benefit.
But if you kill yourself
Perfect
by
murder.
killing yourself, what are they going to do? Throw you in jail?
Let's face it. Nobody.
Take that coffin and throw it in the Cusco.
Let's face it. Nobody in this room is going to commit a perfect crime.
I don't know. We've been getting away with this podcast for a pretty long time.
It's criminal.
Yeah, I don't think it may be offensive, but it's not criminal.
Sometimes it is. I
So,
tell you.
Margaret,
Criminally
if the restaurants know what you're eating, would that mean that the insurance corporations could tie into that and say, "Oh, I'm
Potentially.
sorry, we won't insure you because you've been eating all this fatty crap"?
It was not necessarily the insurance companies. It is the Men in Black, also known as the Medical Information Bureau.
Ooh, I like the
And
sound of that.
so, yeah, because if you've applied for insurance, there's a permanent record in the Medical Information Bureau. That way, if you get turned down by one company, you can't simply go to the other and go and lie and say, no, I'm healthy, because they're going to go check the Medical Information Bureau going, no, you're not.
See,
Cool.
that's the
But
I
if
bet
they
you
were
they got
smart,
really
wouldn't
cool.
they? Wouldn't they just not bother checking and then just check once you've paid for 10 years?
No,
and then
if you-
say,
you-
you
No.
lied.
It's all computerized, man.
Yeah, no,
They all talk to each other.
they check the Medical Information
But if
Bureau.
you're over 65 and you can't be turned down,
Yeah,
What,
if
Ken, are you hinting at something?
Yeah, Ken, if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you.
but that's what the commercial says, and I
Yeah.
believe.
Hey, I pay
You know,
a premium because I got a goatee.
It's
I don't
really
know.
Trebek would never
expensive.
lie.
Gerber Babery.
Yeah, but there's the
insurance.
facial hair
the
claws.
one on the
Damn it.
commercial. That was a scam.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm sorry. If it seems too good to be true and it's guaranteed issue and they're going to give you $500,000 and they were insinuating and it's going to cost you $20 a month, yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah,
So-
because it says in the fine print that it covers being struck by lightning, and that's it.
So yeah, talk to your insurance advisor, a real one, and don't believe everything you read on or hear on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
cool.
the TV never
and don't
lies.
drink too much. I'll have another
No,
beer,
go
please.
ahead. Drink a lot.
Only to excess.
After 65, if you're still drinking, you're good.
Yeah.
I
My
only
mom's
drink.
82.
I only drink on days that end in Y, and if I'm alone or with somebody,
That's only the two times. Alone or with somebody.
and only on days ending in Y.
I only drink when I'm awake. So
That's not true.
that's
I've
true
seen
because
you with
I'm
your
drinking
drinks.
and
I
I'm at
could-
the podcast right now.
I can tell you guys one thing. My mom is 82 years old and can probably drink everybody here under the table.
Let's have her come to the next show. That'd be
And
awesome.
Randall says he's a
Where
lightweight.
is
Do we
she
believe him?
What type of apps you use? Well, Sonny, back in the day, we used to have apps. Actually,
Hey.
what was apps back in the day?
There's going to be no more Twinkies.
Apartments, maybe?
Oh yes, there
Oh,
will.
somebody's
Somebody's going to buy
I
it.
heard somebody's going to be buying the rights to
Oh,
Twinkie.
absolutely.
What about
forget-
the potato chips?
It's a health food company. It's awesome. They're gonna make him healthy, and it's like, why are the Twinkies green? I don't know, but it's a
Multi-grain
Twinkie, so
What
eat
about
it.
the ding dongs?
Ding dongs? I don't know about ding
Different
dongs.
company.
Yeah, the witch is
Those
dead.
ding
I'm
dongs.
sorry.
Ding dong, the witch is
Somebody is trying to buy them out, but they're
Somebody
bankruptcy right
stole
now.
my Twinkie.
Well, all of a sudden, after all of the media hoopla, they realize, oh, the company's worth more. We're not going to sell it cheap now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. McDonald's
They'll
will
get
buy
it made in Mexico
No,
or
they just
something. and,
realized they could
cheap
sell.
price.
They could have sold Twinkies for $800.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? In Washington, and I think this is a great move for Twinkies. In Washington, they're thinking of installing vending machines for pot because it's legal there now. And what would go great with, like, some pot? Some Twinkies. Some, what are
Chips,
those
Twinkies.
dodos and all those other strange sounding foods that Americans
Ding
eat?
dongs and
Ding dongs.
Well, no, there's a ho-ho or something like that. That's the inner
That's the
city
girl
version.
that works on the street. Yeah.
That's the inner city version. Give me a ho-ho, dude.
What, the one with the stutter?
Yeah, but you could get something else by mistake.
no, it's Santa.
Ah.
Oh, ho, ho.
Ay, ay, ay. But
This is just
they've been
instantly
used.
aged Zombieland, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, what about those zombie movies and where society collapses and what was that one with the zombie hunter and they take out
Zombieland,
they take out a truck. It's like, Twinkies, yeah, excellent. We can survive now. Yeah, right.
Do you know the actual shelf life of a Twinkie is actually only 25 days?
No.
It was 25 years.
Yep.
No,
That's
no,
Once
it's
you've
25
unwrapped
days.
it. Once you've unwrapped it.
No. They say the shelf life is about 25 days.
What
Yeah,
happens
that's
to all
because
those?
they want them
Didn't they
you
used to
keep buying
say
them.
it would last
They
like 25
lied.
years or something? Yeah.
They lie.
Yeah.
They lied.
Well, it's like McDonald's food. I mean, you can put it in every
That would last 25
No,
years.
that will sit there and look the same for months and months and
No,
months.
years
which is
and
really
years.
Scary.
There's this guy. He's got a Big Mac and he's had it on his desk for 5 years and he uses it as a paperweight. And it hasn't gone moldy or nothing.
Yeah, but I don't think you
Sydney
could eat
University
it, could
has
you?
one in a display case. It's
probably
been
not.
9 years.
I had one the other day, though.
9
It was
years?
awesome. I must say, the
9
best
years.
Big Mac I ever had. I don't know.
Really? Well, you know the
I
big
know
guy.
those
You're gonna
coupons,
die,
free
Paul.
coupons.
You're gonna die.
It was awesome. It was actually very good. I haven't had one in like 10 years. I had it. It was excellent.
It's got a lot of sugar in it.
You
A lot of sugar.
You got to go a long way to beat the double down. I mean, that was classic. There was the 2 bits of
Meat
chicken
product.
with
Actually, you don't have to go that far to beat that. You just get on the C bus and you go over to Raglan's on the North Shore and you order the Republican burger.
Really?
Raglan's.
Yeah.
Is it
It's,
good?
What's
it's
in
an
that?
Australian
What's that?
place, actually.
I'm not Australian.
No, but we've got no, but there is an Australian right there, right in front of me.
Look, I'll do a football riot right now just to prove it. Okay?
It's called Raglan's.
Yeah,
and-
Aussie rules.
and
yeah,
it's,
how come you don't have one of those that red outfits with the scarf though those English guys wear? Come on, you got a green. It's actually, he's got green on. He must be from Ireland.
Well, originally, yeah, but
It's a surf.
for present purposes, let's not confuse it anymore.
Exactly.
It's a surf place.
England.
They've got this giant screen showing surfing videos, and they've got surfboards everywhere. And the burger is literally
2 feet thick.
it's like
Holy shit.
huge. Like you can't even. You have to like.
Foot thick.
You need to be like a
This big.
professional weightlifter to lift it.
Well, unless you're Guy Fieri. I mean, that guy could pretty much chow down on anything if you ever watch diners, drive-ins, and
He
Oh,
only,
he
he only
loves
eats a
it.
couple of bites and probably spits it out on off camera.
It is
I don't know. He
literally
got
the
really
biggest
sick.
burger.
Actually,
I don't
he
think so.
for 1 year he got really, really sick. So it's probably all that food he was eating from the craft service.
Didn't they go to the Tomahawk in North Van there? I heard that show was.
Yeah, they did go.
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
so,
they,
yeah.
yeah,
I
they
I missed
did
that
Vancouver.
episode, but that was I heard.
I
I,
didn't
love
miss
the
much.
Tomahawk. That was
Yeah, that's a good place
Digression.
too.
Actually, you know what? Another great place on the North Shore. If we're going to stick on the North Shore, right on First. What's that? Esplanade and First. Right on the corner, across the street from Waves. There's this great little diner in there, and they have all day breakfast. Amazing hash browns. Amazing. So go for it. It's like $6 with
Is
tax
that
or
on,
something like
is that
that.
on second?
Okay, Esplanade
Yeah,
is
it's
okay.
really good there, yeah.
But
First.
okay,
Yeah,
number
first.
3, Lonsdale Burgoo. If we're going to talk about food,
Yeah.
Good.
amazing soups and sandwiches. We were there last night. Me and Astrid and Bonnie.
Oh, burgoo is awesome.
Yeah, fondue. 3 different kinds of fondue.
Whoa, fondue.
Amazing soups.
So which fondue
70s.
did you guys do?
We did
Chocolates?
stout and cheddar.
Are we all trying to get free meals at these restaurants?
Yeah,
Because
I know.
I love Hans. Goo has
Oh,
got
Hans
the-
is across the street.
Hans is great.
Yeah.
We've eaten there. Hey, what was the other one that's? Oh yeah, what's this big huge observance
A little?
upsurgence of the Montreal fries with
Poutine.
Poutine.
Yeah, unbelievable. It's everywhere.
know.
There's a place on Granville. There's an amazing place on Davie. It's got like 25 types of poutine. It's like, what? I thought it was, man, oh man. That
Hey,
stuff's
since
good.
we're doing shout-outs for burgers,
Yummy poutine.
there's a place on Nelson called Ace Burger, formerly Sunset Burgers.
I thought
And
you were
the
gonna say
Sunset
Asperger's.
Burger was horrible. It was like a
No, don't make
was
fun
like
of
a
the
Asperger's
challenge.
a disease.
frozen Safeway burger with this horrible bun. It was just like
That's Asperger's. The guy who
horrible
yells at you all
burger.
the time.
But then they were
No,
bought
no,
by
he
new
was the
owners and they
media
changed the
mogul.
name to Ace Burger, and since then,
See?
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
all in the name.
It's
Their
all in the
sign
Asperger's. They
looks
turned
like
to Ace
Base
Burgers.
Burger. Every time I look at their sign, I look and I go, "What is that saying? Base
Asperger.
Burgers." And then I go, "No, it's Ace."
Yeah,
the
if you
sign
go
is
in,
brutal.
Go in and
Brutal.
try one of their burgers. It's actually
good.
really, really
Okay,
good.
I'm still
then
going to
there's
say you
douchebaggers.
cannot beat Vera's meat. Vera's Burgers rock.
Yours got great
Vera-
meat.
that is their tagline.
Yeah,
You
you
can't beat Vera's meat.
Yeah, that's their
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty
we
good.
do
That's
it
their-
for ourselves.
That's their slogan. But I
Vera's not a
used
guy,
to go
right?
there, and I haven't gone in a while, but awesome burgers. But
Awesome
they're
burgers.
not consistent. They're not consistently good.
I don't know. The ones I've had, and also too, what I've liked, especially the one on Cornwall Street, you can go in and you could get 6 patties and take them home in the summer and barbecue them yourself.
Wow. What about fat burgers? Anybody gone there?
Not a
Honesty,
fan.
I think, is
One.
Not a
So-
fan.
No,
Was that
It's
where we
okay.
went?
Not a fan of fat burgers?
No.
I've never been. The name puts me off. I mean, that sort of honesty just.
It's too much.
That's too much.
Yeah,
You know, I
it's,
think like Slim Sexy Burger. That's where I'm going a lot. It's like, you look great,
you know,
burger.
I know it's I know
Fuck
it's a
me burger.
chain. I know it's a chain, but I have to say, Cactus Club does a really good bacon cheeseburger.
But it's pretentious.
Yeah, but it's a good chain though.
But
But it's
their
$30.
burgers are awesome. No, their burgers are
said pretentious.
$15.
It's still pretentious.
But their burgers are good.
Red Robin makes
As
a good
opposed to
burgers.
$1.39.
Roma's on fourth.
That's
Their
not
burgers
real
are superb.
food. Sorry, if it's a burger for under $2, it's not food.
Hey, you know, A&W's got a great deal going on right now for those little micro burgers. I've never tried them.
3 for a
The
dollar.
Buddy Burger.
They're microwave burgers.
See, why
I was-
we digress too much in
Two
Lost
people just are
People.
running out.
They're running out. Look
They're
at them
hungry.
run.
Yeah,
They're
they're
gonna, yeah, let's go grab some to eat, man. I'm starving.
Yeah, the funny thing
You know, I'm
about
just
that A&W's that they were doing the advert on Alberni Street, and I bumped into the woman who was doing the directing for it, and I said to her, you know, where's your food tent? And she pointed down the way. I said, well, why aren't you using A&W? She said, oh, you know, the staff wouldn't put up with it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you
We'll
can't
sell
live.
this shit. We don't want to eat it, though.
At least I think it was. I mean, she could have been anyone. I mean, she might not have been the director.
Hey, you're
but,
doing a 16-hour day. You don't want to be
I
surviving.
have to
on
say,
crap
I'm
like that.
impressed. My phone is still at 58%. My old iPhone would have been plugged in by now.
Well,
Nice.
there you go.
Well, it was also 5 years old.
Dun,
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Bunker Show.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is probably going to be
Our last show.
one
Thanks
of our
for tuning.
We're going to go
Most-
eat now.
most
Parking
digression-filled
lot.
We're all hungry.
shows.
Nah, we
No,
were pretty.
no, it wasn't.
We went off the rails
No,
about
we weren't that bad.
15 minutes ago. But It was
Okay.
good. It was good. Hey,
Well,
what
you
about
know,
that
you
sponsor?
You haven't seen the notes. We
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah, Wix. That's an amazing.
We never see the note.
I was going to bring him up because
Wix
you know we were
Club.
talking
Wix?
about
Who's
Europe
Wix?
so much, and I think it would be great to have Eric to come in here to really prove if that guy was from Australia or from England because he knows about Europe.
Yeah, because he's from Israel.
Yeah, he knows a lot about Europe.
Well, I know.